Hey Maria, do you think you could stay late today?
¿Qué?
Stay tarde today?
No, no.
Um, you stay tarde today. Work tarde.
No, no, yo no llegué tarde hoy, yo llegué a tiempo.
No, you're not in trouble. I just wish there was a way for me to get this across. Oh man, you don't speak
No,
Spanish?
I don't.
Okay, all
Sorry.
right. You know what? It's okay. Never mind. Gracias. Muchas, muchas gracias.
Girl, does she not know that you speak four languages?
Girl, please. I've been working here 6 months. She has no idea I'm fluent in English, Spanish, French, and Portuguese. She don't need to know. I'll tell you what. I've never stayed late. All right, team. Thank you so much for this impromptu meeting. It has been brought to my attention that our employees are not really happy. So I really want to brainstorm some ideas with you as their leaders to try and figure out ways to make them feel valued and to improve morale. So we'll do sort of like a round robin. You let me know your ideas and we'll go from there. What about a pizza party?
Yeah! Yeah, that's a great
Right?
idea.
Naomi, that's a great idea. Anyone else? Veronica? I've heard of companies doing like unlimited PTO based on availability. That could definitely be something that can improve morale.
Oh, you're serious. Oh.
No, no. I do have another idea. Oh, Veronica, you have another idea? Sure, go ahead. Our employees haven't gotten a raise in about 2.5 years, so maybe that's something that we could consider. Veronica, can I see you in my office after this meeting? Please, thank you. Anyone else? My cousin works for Purell. We can get everybody hand sanitizers.
Yes!
Right? Yeah,
Yes, Janet!
exactly.
Yes!
And those are the type of innovative ideas that we need to hear. Well, Veronica, thank you so much for coming in. I am so excited to interview you for this position. You come highly recommended. Well, that's great. I love to hear that I'm highly recommended, and I'm honored to be here for this interview. I've already sort of gone over your resume, and you're everything we've been looking for. You are, excellent written and verbal communication skills, bilingual, results driven, team oriented, analytical. You have your degree in business. It's everything that we are looking for in this position. That's why I applied because I've worked really hard to hone in on all these skills, and I feel that I can be a great asset to your team. There's just one thing we need to discuss. Under salary, you listed that you would settle for no less than 95K. That's a little over what we're willing to pay for this position. You know what? That's okay. It is okay. Okay, that was easier than I thought. What do you mean though? What do you mean it's okay? Like, do you accept the job? I'm willing to negotiate, so let me know which qualifications you want me to exclude from my resume, and then we'll start over, and then you can let me know what you're willing to pay me for the qualifications that remain. Oh, no, we as a company want you to bring all of these qualifications to the table. I don't want to exclude any of them. I mean, you have a list of very, very admirable qualities. I would like for you to bring all of them to the table. And I get that, and I completely respect your position. I'm bringing a lot of experience, and I'm going to bring skills and qualifications that you have been looking for, and that is what I feel that I'm worth. If you don't feel that I'm worth the 95,000, that's perfectly fine, but then I won't bring all of my skills and qualifications. I I'm going to have to take this back to the team. Um but I guess we'll be in contact with you. Take it back to the team. Do what you got to do. I'm going to give you about 48 hours to get back to me. I know my worth. I know what I'm bringing to the table, and that's how much I'm requiring for my services. So you let me know if you want to continue doing business. If not, there's other companies out there that are willing to pay me what I'm worth. So I see on your resume here that you're fluent in English, Spanish, and French. We don't have a lot of Spanish or French speaking customers, but if we do, I'm hoping that we can count on you for those translation services. Yeah, I'm happy to offer translation services. Does that come with an additional payment? Is it separately invoiced whenever you have to use my services, or how does that work? No, your pay doesn't include bilingual services. Your the salary that we're currently offering, it's just in general, but we do ask that you participate actively in the improvement of our company. And sometimes we have to communicate with, people who don't speak our language. And you would be a great asset if you could just do that for us, sort of like a favor. Out of sheer curiosity, if I were to not be available to translate, or I wasn't fluent in multiple languages, how would you communicate, or how have you been communicating with your non-English speaking clients? We would contact the translator line that we've been using. So, so your company's willing to pay a translator line to translate, but you're going to have someone in-house that can provide these services on demand whenever needed, and you're not willing to pay extra for that. And the reason I'm asking is because I paid a lot of money to learn French and to become fluent in Spanish. And it wasn't a favor that someone did for me. I had to put in the time and I had to put in the effort to learn these languages, even English. I'm fluent in English, and that's something that not a lot of people can say these days. So it's just funny to me that you use the word favor, but you're willing to pay a translator line. So, as far as my bilingual efforts, again, you can either add pay to my salary to use those, or I can invoice you separately whenever they're needed, or we can just remove them as an option altogether and I can just completely speak English all the time. So, Veronica, after looking over the salary and the job description, did you have any questions? Yes, actually, in the job description, I see at the bottom it says additional duties as assigned. Are you able to just describe a little bit more of what's going to be expected aside from what's already listed? I would honestly love to be able to tell you every single thing that you're going to be doing in this role, but it would just take forever. There's just too many variables when it comes to this position. So I wouldn't be able to tell you what those additional duties, sometimes they just come up and we're just going to ask you to do them. And it's just, it kind of falls into that whole additional duties, if that makes sense. And I get that. I understand that you can't tell me every single thing that I'm going to be expected to do. But where does it end? At what point do you now add 15 additional duties to my job description without additional pay? I hope that makes sense. It does make sense. There's really just no way for me to list everything out for you. We really look for team players and you know, team members that are willing to step up in times of need. I just hope you understand where I'm coming from. It leaves it open for you to be able to expect. So I'm getting paid for items 1 through 5, and saying additional duties as described, it kind of leaves it open for you to be able to add items 6 through 20 and kind of put it under that category and not necessarily give me an opportunity to rebuttal or to require more pay, because now I'm being asked to do way more than what's expected of me. If you guys decide to lay off half of the accounting department and all their duties fall on me, then I can't really fight anything because these are additional duties as described. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, we have your resume and we'll be in contact. Have a good day.